Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with LaToya Drake. She's program coordinator for the University of Kentucky's Nutrition Education program. Now, today you are going to be talking about growing your own garden. Sometimes when people think about growing their own garden, it can feel overwhelming,
Mhm.
specifically the budget side. So, LaToya, you are going to talk to us about some ways that we can use SNAP benefits to start a garden.
Yeah, for sure. Because if not budgeted wisely, gardens can cost a lot. You can end up
Yeah.
spending a lot on tools and seeds and soil. But using your SNAP benefits can help you budget and save a little money on your gardening supplies. And there are several things that you can purchase with your SNAP benefits, and you can budget wisely and start your garden on a budget.
Where can we buy these gardening supplies with our EBT dollars?
Anywhere that accepts SNAP benefits, so any SNAP retailer that is selling food producing plants and seeds, but not all, are going to accept those SNAP benefits for plants and seeds, so gardening supplies. So if the places where you use your SNAP benefits sell food producing plants or seeds, then you can use your benefits to purchase those items. It should be as simple as that. You might have some issues. You might have to work it out with the management of the store, but it should be that easy. You can find a SNAP retailer near you by checking out www.snapretailerlocator.com. And there's many farmers markets too, Kristi, that accept EBT dollars. And they're not necessarily going to be listed on that that
Okay.
SNAP retailer locator. You might have to reach out to your local county extension service to find out if the market near you accepts dollars. And you can also reach out to your local market. There's also a USDA search food directory, right, for farmers markets, and you can find that there and see if your market accepts EBT dollars to purchase those plants or those seeds.
Tell us again what all those EBT dollars can purchase.
So your SNAP benefits, those EBT dollars, food stamps, what I used to call them back in my day, they can purchase garden seeds and plants. They can purchase seeds and plants used in gardens to produce foods for human consumptions. They can purchase seeds for producing edible plants and other things like tomatoes and green peppers and fruit trees. They can produce edible food producing roots and bushes and bulbs like asparagus, crowns and onion bulbs, blueberry bushes, right?
Wow.
They can purchase seeds and plants used for producing spices for cooking, like rosemary and thyme and cilantro. So lots of different things you can use your SNAP benefits for.
Definitely. Is there anything that people can't use those benefits to purchase?
If it's not food or going to produce food, then we can't purchase it. So you cannot purchase gardening soil, you cannot purchase fertilizer, you cannot purchase peat moss or other gardening supplies, right? Just like with
Right.
our EBT benefits, we're using those to purchase food or food producing plants.
If someone is wanting to start a garden, but they're not sure where to do that, what tips
Right.
do you have for them?
Yeah, because having a good location to start a garden can be part of the process, right? It can be kind of expensive and laborious, but you might be able to find a community garden near you. In many of our communities across Kentucky, there are community gardens where folks are coming together and they're growing in raised beds or growing together. So we want to reach out to your local extension office maybe to get connected with those community gardens, or do a quick Google search for community gardens in your community. If you live in public housing, Kristi, you can also reach out to the management of that housing space or the housing authority to see if there's space for you to garden in. You can contact our parks departments, right? Many of them have public land available that you can garden in, and you can ask them. You can reach out to your local church, right? Your
Mm.
local church might have land available for you to garden on, or they might want to come together and make that a ministry, right? You can garden in your small space. You can garden in a 5-gallon bucket on your
Yeah.
porch. You want to start small when you're gardening. You want to think about growing a single plant in a container, right? And encouraging your neighbor or your friend and family to grow another plant. And then y'all trade abundance, right?
Thanks for joining us on the Farm and Home Show, and we'll see you next time.